everyone, listen, welcome to episode 147. Listen, I'm not too sure where today's going to bring me, but it's going to be an experience to say the least. I'll just show you where I am. That's just one of the main bridges in Bratislava with the highest restaurant in Bratislava, and there is my river cruise ship. It's actually going to take me to Austria today. So it's a high-speed riverboat, and I'm particularly going to Vienna. So this is looking really exciting. So listen, I'll come back to you later. Bye. Sure, listen, here we go. Just a shadow of my old self. I'm just walking along the riverbank here. So I'll show you the boat here from the side. Oops. There she is. Look, absolutely beautiful. Full out deck out the front. So listen, back to you later. Okay, this is just a quick stock and filler. Look at this. This is a lunch that I've got. Well, I'll tell you what it is in fairness. Bear with me for a second. It is sourdough bread, delicate pea cream, baked salmon, quail egg, and pea spreads. It looks absolutely, look at the presentation. Well, and oh, Jesus, more importantly, this comes in at $10.49. You wouldn't get a McDonald's for it. Listen, hello everyone, welcome back. This has been an unusual start to the day, in the sense that the last you seen him, he was getting ready to get on that boat to head up to Vienna, and quite excited about it. But anyway, lo and behold, when I got to the plank to walk in on the boat, there was a sign to say it was cancelled. So lo and behold, I asked, was it cancelled just today or for the rest of it? So it was gone for the whole week. An engine malfunction. So we often go through life, in fairness, and our plan A does not work out, and we can get disappointed or devastated on occasions. But the last couple of years I've decided that, listen, if plan A doesn't work out, there's always a plan B, and in fairness, there may be a plan C if need be. So anyway, my plan B reverted to, actually, by the way, I got me €45 back. So I reverted back to another means of transport up to Vienna, because I'm determined to get up here by hook or by crook. So I headed to the train station, and I got on a train. The journey was a half an hour less than the boat, and lo and behold, I was up here in an hour. A very luxurious train, beautiful journey through the countryside, so really delighted on that. So listen, I'm glad to report I have arrived in Vienna. Listen, I'm about sort of 10 streets away from the main street, the main square, so absolutely famished for something to eat. So I said I might as well grab something to eat here, and I'm going to show you where I am for a moment. Just a quiet little area. Okay, and it's lunchtime, so I stopped in a place called China Sea. So got myself a pint of beer. Comes in at $5.50, and they have a lunch menu here, if I can find it. Oh, hold on, just pause this for a second. So the lunch menu here that caught my attention. So it's old combi. So it's €10.50 for lunch, and I can choose 3 of the classic pork, crispy chicken, veggie, crispy prawns, plus sweet potatoes or a soup. So I've opted for the crispy chicken, the crispy prawns, let's see what else, and I'm going to go for the sweet potatoes. I think that's what I've ordered. So listen, back to you when it comes out. Maybe I'm missing one. But anyway, back to you in a while. This has arrived. So there's the chicken, crispy potatoes, prawns. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Listen, well, let's see how it goes. Listen, just back to me, folks. I've just started. I've just come to this, I think, and listen, it's not fully come to. I'll show you. So there's the remains of what I ordered. Now, in fairness, what caught me off the hop was I didn't expect the 3 different things I ordered to come in one basket. But anyway, listen, the prawns was lovely, the fries were lovely, chicken wasn't great. But you're listening for $10.50 for that. You know, I'm not going to complain. I'm not doing a paper marking on this one, but I'll say, listen, out of 5, I'm going to give it a 3.5. So listen, talk to you later. How you doing, folks? Just me. Listen, doing a bit of touristy stuff at the moment. I'll show you this place. This is the town square. It's absolutely hopping. And I have to say, I have never seen a city. I haven't seen 1 square inch graffiti. I haven't seen 1 beggar. But you see this church. Oh my goodness. Quite incredible. Amazing. And it's absolutely, it's the architecture here is something else. So listen, just gonna go for a walk a bit. See you in a while. Also, I've had to come inside this church. There's some person on the outside, but I tell you, it has blown me away inside. It's incredible. There's all the candle shrines. I'm going to light a candle to all the people that I like, and hopefully the world goes better for them. It's absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Pause for a second. There's the pulpit. Absolutely magnificent. No. Okay, talk to you in a while. Bye. I believe that's St. Stephen's Cathedral in the town square here. Absolutely incredible that I've just been in. And it's just 900 years old. Wow, they knew how to build back in them times. Okay, talk to you. Just one of the other squares in Vienna. Geez, the architecture is absolutely amazing. Just looking at this here now, and in fairness, a bit of history before us. In the sense that that balcony there, that was the famous balcony, or sorry, the famous speech made by Adolf Hitler in March of 1938 was made from that balcony to a packed crowd here at the time. So, wow. Okay, folks, I've just sat down at a restaurant in Vienna called Caminetto. So, in fairness, the menu is very good because it comes in 3 different languages. You're not looking for a separate menu. I had to scroll through it earlier, and in fairness, I'm looking at something. Thank you so much. I'm looking, that's my wine just after arriving. I ordered a glass of red wine, so that looks lovely. So, I'm looking at something I've never actually had before. So, beef steak, no. Beef steak, no. Medallions of veal. Okay, this is the one that caught my attention. I've never had veal in my life, and this is the first for me. So I'm going to have the medallions of veal with parma ham in a white cream sauce. Okay, so yep. So it comes in at $24.90. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this one's like. First time to eat veal. Okay, shit I will. Back to you in a while. So to this restaurant, folks. So most people are eating outdoors. The weather is absolutely stunning here today. So that's it. So and that's the inside. There's the name of it. Alright, shit I will. Back to you when I get fed. Listen, my veal has arrived. It's absolutely gorgeous. A nice sort of selection of roasted cube potatoes. A tiny bit of salad to the side. Very well presented. And the wine is gorgeous. Okay, back to you in a while. Hey folks, listen, welcome back. I've just concluded. So I think, in fairness, the salad was just a bit of decoration on the plate. But I think I have concluded very, 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 very well. I'm going to have to have a look back at the menu to see exactly what did I order, because, geez, that was absolutely gorgeous. Real first for me. So listen, back to you in a minute. Now listen, welcome back folks. Listen, I got back into the menu just to see, so that's what I had. So I had the medallions of veal with artichoke, mushrooms, cream sauce, and tomatoes. And that's €24. Jeez, that's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, back to you now. Okay, listen, I am looking at dessert because in fairness, God knows when I might be next in Austria, so I'm just having a look down through it here. And actually what catches my attention, I haven't had it for years, is a small cream puff and peripher rolls. So that comes in at $8.90. So I'm going to order that. To hell with it. Probably won't be in Austria again, so listen, going to roll out the red carpet tonight. Okay, see you in a while. My peripher rolls have arrived. They look absolutely gorgeous. Not sure why I got 3 forks, but listen, maybe it's just decoration. They do look good. So back to you in a while. Well, listen, welcome back everyone. I've just concluded. Listen, I had moved into one of the side streets for this meal because obviously the main streets would be a little bit of a rip-off, I'd say the least. So I've just finished my peripher rolls when I show you. And, Jesus, they were absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm not a dessert person, but listen, I probably won't be in Austria again. But I said I might as well sort of roll out the red carpet tonight. They were absolutely gorgeous. That sort of chocolate sauce was so rich. Okay, listen, we'll do the marking up now. Okay, bye. Welcome back everyone. So I'm just finishing the last of the wine. absolutely delightful. So let's get into the marking of this one. Take the camera around, bear with me for a second. There we are, folks. So episode 147 of Caminetto, which is in Vienna, up in Austria. So listen, the visual on that, both the main course and the dessert, is absolutely gorgeous, really well presented. The overall taste, I have to say, Jesus, both were gorgeous. It's taken away with that veal. Never had veal in my life before, but it was absolutely gorgeous. In fairness, the sauce made it, so well done on that one. Service, lovely waiter. Not a bother in the world. Okay, value for money. Let's have a look. In fairness, when I was coming up to Vienna, I was nearly afraid. I thought I'd be having to eat McDonald's because everyone told me how expensive it is in Vienna. So listen, let's see how the bill reads. So here's the bill here. So here we go. So the grand total is for a 2-course meal, 2 glasses of wine, 47.30, and that breaks down to 24.90 for the veal, which was absolutely stunning, 8.90 for the peripherals, which was really nice, and I had 2 glasses of wine at 6.50 each. So that brings us to the grand total of 47.30. So back to you in a second. So listen, I'm gonna mark the value for money as a 5. You know, it was really top quality. In fairness, there was nothing wrong with that meal whatsoever. What a return. I probably won't be back, but listen, if I was back in Austria again, I would call here. Total score, maximum points for this restaurant, well done, 25. I suppose the miscellaneous, I'll take the camera back to myself. The miscellaneous on this one was, I suppose it wasn't just food for thought for dinner. It's food for thought for the day that was in it. I suppose it started off slightly disappointing when I missed the boat, as they say, or the boat wasn't sailing. But sure, listen, I got the few bob back, and I headed to get a train. So I got the train and got up to Vienna in the train. Actually, I'll tell you a funny one. When I was heading to get a bus, because I had to get a bus to the second train station, which is about 10 miles away. And of course I walked out to the car park and there was about 15 buses. So there was a very young girl there from Austria, and I asked her could she assist, and she said she certainly could. So she helped me buy the ticket off the automatic machine, number 1. And she told me that she was going on that same bus and she was going on that same train. And in fairness, she wasn't going the whole way up as far as Vienna. So lo and behold, we got on the bus and got off about 10 stops after. Brought me straight to the train, sat beside me, had a good chat. University student, lovely girl. And here I landed in Vienna. So listen, it's been a great day. The lunch was a bit of a stocking filler, but it was grand, you know, no harm. Really glad I came up here. Absolutely beautiful city. It's buzzing, it's huge, it's spotless. It's it's a great episode. So other than I suppose I've given the marks for my dining experience this evening as 25, and I'm gonna give it a 25 big plus for the experience that I had for the whole day, not just a meal. So Shinna will talk to you all soon. Bye.